Hey everyone, ever get stuck talking about the future in English? It can feel like a real puzzle, right? So many different ways to say the same thing. Well, what if I told you to stop thinking about them as confusing rules and start thinking of them as 4 essential tools in a toolkit? Yeah, a toolkit. Each one is perfect for a specific job. Today, we're going to open up that toolbox and turn you into a master builder of the future tense. Ready? Let's dive in.
Okay, let's kick things off with a classic. I will help you, or I am going to help you. Which one's right? You might be thinking it's one or the other, but here's the thing. They both can be. The trick is, they don't mean exactly the same thing. The tool you choose here totally changes the meaning. And by the time we're done here, you're going to know exactly which tool to grab and why.
All right, tool number 1. Let's reach into the toolbox and grab our most common tool, the simple future, with will. I want you to think of this as your go-to wrench. It's perfect for those spontaneous, on-the-spot decisions. The ones you make in a split second that decide what happens next.
And you know what's great about this tool? It's so simple. Seriously, it's just subject plus will plus the basic verb. That's it. No weird endings, no tricky conjugations to memorize. I will study. She will help. Boom. Simple, direct, and gets the job done.
So when do you actually use this thing? Well, it's perfect for 3 main jobs. First, decisions you make right at the moment of speaking. Like, the phone rings, what do you say? I'll get it. See? Instant decision. Second, it's for predictions, but the kind that are just your opinion, your gut feeling. And third, you use it for promises, offers, or even threats. I promise I will call you later.
And this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. I'm tired, I will rest. Think about it. The feeling of being tired is happening right now. So the decision to rest, it's made in that exact same moment. You didn't wake up this morning with a plan to take a nap. It's a reaction. That is the classic job for our will tool.
Okay, let's put that wrench back in the box and grab our next tool, the future with going to. Now, if will is for those spontaneous moments, going to is for the blueprints. It's the tool you pull out when you're talking about a future you've already thought about, a future that's already been planned.
Now, the structure for this one has a little extra piece, but trust me, it's just as easy. You've got your subject, then the right form of the verb to be, your am, is, or are, then going to, and then your basic verb. I am going to travel. They are going to start. Easy, right?
So, what's this tool for? 2 main things. First, and this is the big one, it's for plans and intentions that you decided on before you even started talking. Like, I'm going to visit Japan next year. That's a pre-made plan. The second job is also for predictions, but here's the difference. Unlike will, these predictions are based on clear evidence, something you can actually see or hear right now.
And this is the perfect example of that evidence thing. Look at the clouds. It is going to rain. The key is right there in the first part. Look at the clouds. You're not just guessing. You're not sharing an opinion. You are looking up at a big, dark, stormy sky and making a logical prediction based on what you see. The evidence is literally right in front of you.
Okay, let's have a little prediction showdown because honestly, this is the part that trips almost everyone up. On one side, you have will, which is for your opinions. The key word is often I think. That little phrase tells you it's a personal belief. But on the other side, you have going to, and that's for evidence. The key phrase is look at. You're pointing to a fact. That right there is the core difference.
All right, you've totally got the 2 main tools down. You're practically a pro. So now let's dig a little deeper into the toolkit for some more specialized equipment. Think of these next 2 as our precision tools, the ones you use when you need to describe the future with way more detail and accuracy.
First up, let's meet the future continuous. Its whole job is to take a snapshot of a single moment in the future. It's not about when an action starts or when it ends. It's all about the fact that it will be in progress at a very specific time. Think about it. If I ask you, what will you be doing at 8 p.m. tonight? I'm asking for a snapshot of that moment.
And now for its partner, the future perfect. This tool is basically for time travel. I'm serious. You use it to jump to a point in the future and then look back at an action that's already finished. It's all about something being completed by a certain future deadline.
Okay, this timeline makes the difference between these 2 so clear. Look at the first point. This time tomorrow. That's a specific, single moment in time. What's happening at that moment? An action is in progress. I will be flying. Now look at the second point. By 2026. That's not a moment, it's a deadline. We're looking at what's going to be finished by that point. The action is completed. I will have graduated. See the difference? In progress versus completed.
So there we have it. Our 4 main tools are all laid out on the workbench. The big question is, how do you remember which one to grab for which job? Don't even worry about it. I've got you covered. The ultimate cheat sheet is coming up right now.
Okay, let's do a super quick recap. Will, that's for instant decisions and promises. Going to, you grab that one for your pre-made plans. Future continuous, that's your snapshot tool for an action in progress. And future perfect, that's for looking back at an action that will be finished. 4 tools, 4 super clear jobs. Simple.
All right, you've seen the tools, you've read the manual, now it's time to get your hands dirty. Let's see if we can put these tools to work. I've got a couple of quick examples for you to try. You ready for this?
Okay, here's the first one. I think Morocco blank win the match. What's the key phrase in that sentence? What's the little clue that tells you which tool to use? I'll give you a second to think about it.
Did you get it? The answer is, will win. And why? It's all because of that little phrase, I think. That's your signal that this is just an opinion, not something based on hard evidence. And for opinions, the tool you always grab is will. Great job if you got that one.
Okay, you're doing great. Let's try one more, a slightly trickier one. Tomorrow at 10, I blank work. Okay, so this time, notice we have a very specific point in time in the future. The question is, what's happening right at that moment?
And the answer is will be working. We have to use the future continuous here. Why? Because we're describing an action, working, that's going to be in progress at that one precise moment, tomorrow at 10. It's like you're taking a little mental snapshot of your future self. Awesome. And just like that, you have your complete 4-piece toolkit for totally mastering the English future tense. See, it's not some confusing puzzle anymore. It's just a set of powerful, simple tools that are ready for you to use with complete confidence. So the only question I have for you is, now that you have the tools, what future are you going to build?